My hair was getting long. Hey Booktube, it's Kim at Middle of the Book March, and this is my Bookish week for Saturday, September 4th. Haha, I got the date right. I have to write it down. Okay, I finally got smart and figured it out in advance before I hit record. Yeah, welcome to my world. So, hope you had a good Bookish week. I had a pretty good one. It was a lot lighter for me as far as volume of books, but that's good. And stay tuned, because I'm going to have a video coming up on Wednesday about my reading experience for August. And I blew myself away, and I took some stats. So I'm going to show that to you on Wednesday. But I had a really good previous Bookish week, and manageable and enjoyable mostly. And I wanted to share it with you. So one of the things I finished was this book, Birdsong by Sebastian Fox. And I just posted on Thursday morning a takedown of misogynistic literature. And it was this book, Birdsong, which I just finished. So I'm going to post the link to this review video in the description box below. This, the one good thing I have to say about this book is the war narrative is excellent. It's well written. It's very descriptive. It's powerful. It's very good. The rest of the book, not so much. So I'm not going to say anything more about it. I just want to warn you, my review video on this book is very blunt and raw and includes some passages that you may find offensive, and there's spoilers throughout the review. Now, I'm going to put that book down. What I do want to say is, for anybody that watched the video and commented, thank you so much. It wasn't very difficult to film because I had fun ranting about the book, but I was leery about posting it, editing it, and posting it. And once I posted it, you all gave me some great feedback and some excellent comments, and I've had some wonderful discussions in the comments on that video. I want to thank you so much for responding, and your sensitivity and your intelligence and, your encouragement. It really does all mean very much to me. I love it when you all comment on my videos and we get to talk, and I get to know you better. So I just wanted to genuinely say thank you for those comments on that video. I really appreciate you all taking the time to do that. One of the other books I finished is The Death of Vivek Oji by Akweke Emezi. I cannot talk about it because this was the last book for Fiction Finals Booktube Prize that I needed to read. So that review will be coming at the very beginning of October after the finals have been determined. And the other book I read, I listened to on audio, and it is How to Be a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery. Oh, this book I had so much joy listening to this book. I recommend the audio so much because it is narrated by the author, Cy Montgomery. She is an animal biologist, naturalist, author, scientist. She is so passionate about animals. She has always loved animals since she was a small child. And if you read The Soul of an Octopus, that's another one of her books I read last year, it's just phenomenal. Her passion for creatures other than humans is infectious. And How to Be a Good Creature is it is essays about the animals in her life. She goes from talking about her first dog when she was a child, Molly. She talks about ferrets, birds, dogs. She and her husband had Australian cattle dogs over many years. She talks about Athena the octopus, which is one of the octopus characters in The Soul of an Octopus. She talks about chickens and ermine and all kinds of animals, tarantulas. This book was glorious. When you listen to her voice, you can hear her passion. And at times when she's talking about the death of animals, you could hear her emotions, you can hear her voice cracking, and this book made me cry. I have to tell you, if you are a dog lover, this will be very difficult to listen to. And I am an animal lover, and I am not a person that goes to an extreme, and I'm not a vegan. I'm on the edge of going vegetarian. But I've been a long-time dog owner. We have 1 dog now, 2 cats. I've always had pets. The parts of the book that when she was talking about her dogs broke my heart in good and bad ways. So this book was a joy. It was glorious. I so highly recommend it. I will read anything she has put out. So Cy Montgomery, look for How to Be a Good Creature, and look for The Soul of an Octopus, and any one of her many other books that are out there. There's a lot. She's prolific, and she's just wonderful. She's just awesome. Okay, those are the 3 books I finished last week. I'm going to show you quickly what I'm currently reading. I'm currently reading Romola by George Eliot for the George Eliot 2021 read-along. I am reading Silence of the White City by Eva Garcia Sáenz. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. This is a police thriller set in Spain, and it's translated from the Spanish by... I just had that title page. I really did just have it. It's gone now. This was translated from the Spanish by Nick Castor. And I am reading A Passage North by Anik Arud-Pragasam. I had it the other day. And I'm reading this as a buddy read with Sean the Book Maniac. And I'm also reading on my Kindle How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Cherie Jones. And I'm reading that as a buddy read with Judy Brown. And that's what I'm currently reading. I have 2 books that I wanted to add to my last week's book haul. These came in on Thursday. This is the 3rd book in the Misremembered Man trilogy, and this is The God-Forsaken Daughter by Christina McKenna, who is an Irish author. I read The Misremembered Man and loved it. I bought it in hard copy. I bought the 2nd book, which was The Disenchanted Widow. I believe that's the title. And then this is the 3rd in the series, The God-Forsaken Daughter. Now, it's all set in the same Irish countryside as The Misremembered Man. I'd love to tell you all the quirky little bookish things about me. I bought this used, and I bought this one from Thrift Books. I really like Thrift Books. I've had a lot of good luck. And the condition was like new, ex-library copy. I actually love buying ex-library books. They either help support charities or they help support local libraries. I know that I am buying something used that's already existing out in the world, and I picked it up. And I've gotten really awful books in awful condition, and I've got library books that are in like new condition. This one was listed as like new. It is in fact unread, and it came from the Spokane Public Library. When you buy a library copy, they have stamps on them. They have the library stickers. That's not coming off, and I don't care. That's fine. There's a library barcode sticker on the back, but this is a brand new book. Nobody's ever cracked it open, and yay for me. I think I spent $4 on this book. The other book I hauled, I was really excited about this one, Angels in America by Tony Kushner. This is a play made up of 2 parts. Part 1 is Millennium Approaches, and Part 2 is Perestroika. Both parts are in this volume. And this is a Tony Award-winning play. It won the Pulitzer Prize, made into an HBO film by Mike Nichols. And it is the finest drama of our time, speaking to us of an entire era of life and death as no other play within memory. This is loss and betrayal during the Reagan era, the AIDS and HIV crisis. I was very excited to pick this up, and I had first heard about this. I admit to being fairly naive. I had never heard about this until Courtney Farrader mentioned it on her channel a few times, and then I saw it on somebody else's channel, and I'm like, you know what? I need to look into that. And it's got such great reviews and feedback, and when I looked at it and realized it was a play, it was a 2-part play, and the content, I'm like, that sounds so interesting. I want to get my hands on a copy. This is, in fact, a movie cover, but I like this. I like this picture. So it's in, again, it's in almost like new condition. Another $3 or $4 book used online. So really happy about that one. I had something, oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. In my book haul video, I talked to you about the stickers on the Better World books, used books that I buy online. And I bought 2 of the books in the Misremembered Man and the Disenchanted Widow. Those came from Better World Books, and they put their barcode stickers on the spines. They put them right here. Thrift Books does that as well, but Thrift Book stickers are removable. They come off really easily. The Better World's book stickers don't. They are not removable, and they tear and they leave. They almost seem like permanent. You can't get the stuff off. So I sent an email to Better World Books customer service, and I'm like, yeah, they're not going to care that this crazy woman is sending them an email about the stupid stickers. But I did. It was a nicely worded email, but I signed it from an irritated purchaser, and I basically asked them, hey, do you realize that your stickers are not removable, and when I take the stickers off, they don't come off, and there's all kinds of residue and this and that. And yes, I know about Goo Gone. If any of you out there don't realize, Goo Gone will get off sticker residue. It works best on the glossy book covers, even if they're paperback. So yes, I know about Goo Gone, and then I wrote this email, and I'm like, if you can't make any changes to the current stickers, could you consider buying new stickers that are removable for future books from an irritated purchaser? They replied today, and they were really super nice, and that was a fast response. So they basically said, we're sorry for the inconvenience. Just wanted to let you know that for any new inventory, we have purchased a different sticker for our barcodes that will in fact be removable. She said, but there is a lot of a backlog of old inventory with those old barcode stickers on it. She said, just to suggest, use a hairdryer and it'll loosen the adhesive. And I'm like, good idea. I hadn't thought of that. I've heard that tip before, but I've never tried it. So I thought that was really nice, and it was a fast response. So yes, I absolutely recommend Better World Books for any of your used books needs. I've had very good luck with them. And again, they use recycled packaging and blah, 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 frustration-free packaging. Take a pair of scissors to it, it's all good. And that's it for me for last week. Surprise, surprise, there's a library sale Saturday, a big one, in North Conway, New Hampshire. If any of you saw my bookshop spotlight video on the local bookie, that's where the local bookie store is as well. So we're planning on going to a big giant North Conway library sale and hopefully getting to the used bookshop, the local bookie. I will link that video down below as well, and I hope you take a look at it because I provided video footage of the inside of the store. It is lovely. So I think that's it for me today, people. Yep, and this one's under 15 minutes. Woohoo, I'm getting better at this. It's going on 2 years now. So that's it for me. Write me a comment down below. When you do, I really do appreciate that so much. Your comments are so encouraging. I have the best viewers and the best commenters. You are all so nice and funny and smart and open. I love it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.